Well, let's head to the beach, shall we? We're at the pier. A lot of folks out there this evening enjoying some outstanding weather for it. Ocean temperatures get a little warmer. You'll notice that as well. We're getting those low 70s right now as far as the water temperatures are concerned. Still watch the rip current risk, though, as we have temperatures currently at the beach, 76 degrees, winds out of the east at 9 miles an hour. So lovely night for it, and we're going to have a lot of great beach days coming up here through the work week and the weekend. And you know, you want the rain, but if those outdoor plans are necessary through the week, you can be just fine with this forecast. 80 degrees for us, our Tuesday coastal and salt life forecast. Winds east at 10. Still watching that moderate rip current risk, certainly with those onshore winds. And as I mentioned, that surf and river temperature, we're getting into that low 70s. As the winds begin to shift out of the east and then southeast, you'll notice that temperature gradually climbing just a bit. You know, it's funny the things the weather nerds like Ross Muma and myself will argue about. We were doing this earlier today with tomorrow morning's lows. Inland in the middle and lower 50s. My argument is you might want a extra layer as you start your day. Now the fact that it is going to warm up to the mid 80s by the afternoon may sound silly. Now his argument is no, you don't need the layer. You'll be fine for the first couple hours, and then you tough it out and you get to near 90 at Waycross, and that sweatshirt will be a distant memory. But I'm a wrap and peel kind of guy, and I think as those kids do get the day started, walking and biking to school in those early hours right around sunrise, you might want it, but by the afternoon it is going to be warm, and that just continues with our extended outlook. We have got stacked up strong high pressure right over the top of the southeastern United States. With that, what happens, we get fronts developed to the west certainly, but the high just acts as kind of a wheel axis and kind of drives everything up and over to the north. So while we would love this front to make its way here to northeast Florida and southeast Georgia for a little dose of rain, it's going to be tough to find it. And even by the time we do get that front coming through by Sunday, I think we lose a lot of the juice with the rain. So while it will bring us maybe a temperature change as we get into next work week, looking at the potential accumulated rainfall, look how we just have this donut hole over the deep south, over Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas, where that high pressure is just driving the rain up and around us. So we've kind of got that blocker in place, and that's not good news when it comes to the drought conditions, which we will get a new drought monitor on Thursday. This is the latest information, though, as we continue to see that exceptional level of drought kind of inch its way further and further to the east. We need the rain, but we don't see it with those moisture levels in the precipitable water in the atmosphere. What you need, kind of that juice in the sponge to wring out and get some rain, it's just not there. Fire danger does remain at that high to critical level, especially in our afternoons as relative humidities drop into the 20s out there towards Lake City. Heavily wooded areas up towards Waycross. We got to be extra careful with that fire danger, especially Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because of, really just how baked out things are going to get. So look, as we go through the rest of the work week, we see plenty of sunshine, no rain chances, climbing up to the low 90s and low mid 90s by Sunday with just the smallest rain chances. The front cools us down by Monday.